Hello. Good morning, everybody. Monday morning. Good morning. It's Sunday. It's March. It's the first Sunday in March. I don't actually think that means anything. Um, it's not Easter yet or anything, so very important. But yeah, welcome back. It's Planet Laika. I wanted to pick this game back up again. Had the time on the sun for a Sunday stream, so here we are. Over to the chatting. But yeah, I wanted to play the space dog game again. I think that's probably the best thing. Hey Azzer, by the way. Hey everybody. It is a pretty buck wild fan translation, I have to say. There's you haven't been here for the other ones, that's okay. The VODs are on YouTube, but it gets pretty out there with regards to what it's trying to say. So I'm very curious to see what point, if anything, it's trying to make. You know. So I'm pretty excited. There's a new subscriber badge for 24 months that I made last night. I guess I need to update my badges. I'm hitting 3 years is on the horizon for this. I think I actually passed 3 years. Sad, but I'm here. You know, I might as well take advantage of making the badges. But yeah, what else? It's been kind of a crazy weekend. Spent most of yesterday just doing awful chores. Finally doing big grocery runs and buying a bunch of stuff that was like desperately needed for the house, and then cooking dinner, and now I'm just like, oh. And I don't think it was basically like another day of work, so that's why I'm excited to play through this again, maybe play something else. But I think there's still a lot left in this game, so I think I'll just jump in. The more I play it, the closer I get to finishing it. That's why you play video game. Add another gamer notch to your gamer belt. Gotta watch the intro again. Very important. Oh yeah, I got something special in the mail that I ordered. So I was gonna do a Tuesday stream, then I forgot that I have like plans Tuesday night, so it's probably gonna get moved to Rap Block is gonna get moved to Monday or Wednesday next week. So probably tomorrow or probably Wednesday, I think. Probably get moved to Wednesday. So it'll be a back-to-back stream day, like Wednesday, Thursday. I'd like to watch the intro again. Gotta sit at this for a little bit before it plays the attract mode. Got a nice warmed cup of coffee. Fully strapped in to visit the dog planet. There we go. I love this. The music's so good. so the models are just so much. Paid so much for this animation and we're gonna watch it, damn it. Anyway, that's so good. Yeah, if you weren't here for this originally, the central plot is we are part of a task force sent to Mars to investigate why everyone's going crazy there. At some point in the distant past, the humans traded the Martians their faces, and then the Martians all went extinct immediately, and created this like entity on the planet called Evil Mind that induces paranoid delusions and intense feelings of like fake trauma in humans that touch the surface. So people either go insane or they people either go insane or they become like I don't know actually, they become the surface dwellers who are all like seem to be able to deal with it in their own way. But for some reason, but Laika being like who they are is kind of immune to this like evil force. Even as it has taken the rest of the crew. Anyway, and then the colony dwellers are kind of their own different thing, I guess. They all have their own neuroses that are, but it seems like they're kind of immune to Evil Mind. Look for this guy. Right after you, comrade. Talk about bad news. We were trying to find this guy because someone I think it was this guy hit another colony dweller. It was meant. But it looks like he's taken a particular liking to you, comrade. Strapping youngins like you must be his favorite type. I just saw Red and he's on the prowl. He's not. I thought I was looking for him. Maybe I have to find Red next? I thought I was trying to help this person out. Bear catch. Oh yeah, I'm looking for Red. Okay. Not Tommy. Okay. Kick his ass. I might have to be a different form. Eyes look bloodshot. Red's pissed that you meddled with his precious cosmos. I don't understand. Red's an obstinate individual. What are you gonna do now that he's set his sights on you? He's actually got a tail. Where are you hiding? I don't know. Has anyone had... I don't know if any of the other dog people have had tails. Night planet. Crucially. He's back here. Oh. It's the new room. But yeah, there's this sense of like, I'll walk into like places that don't seem like they should exist. And so it's supposed to leave you questioning. It's like, is this like an actual room that is real in the world, or is this just like a delusion that's being induced? I think there was like a room that had a Christmas trees in it. I mean, it's Christmas, but it was like very like out of place. And I remember that being like, yeah, that's, I don't think that's real. We're here to the right. Over to the right. From your view, we might be on the left. There. You look right. I'm on the right. I'm along straight. Gotcha. Back when Red was a kid, he used to live with an old guy. Like, oh, come on, man. He's a pretty boy back in his day. Yikes. Pretty face he had before is the root cause behind what he's doing back. Keeps changing Cosmo's face, but there's always been a setback. The Red takes Cosmos and he could get reworked anyways. New faces never stick to him, he's built. The lies fall apart and Cosmos' K-Mine face reemerges every time. That's when the poor kid started hearing radio waves in his head. Speak of the devil. It's not good. This is the real bad. Look at this guy's ass. Anyway, right now we're trying to like catch this guy who's been doing like cosmetic surgery on this kid over and over again. Can't leave yet. He went to the psycho lab. Hey, Aki. Hey, here's the Christmas room I was talking about. Yeah, the room where you're like tiny for no reason. Oh, these guys are still at it. Yeah, Merry Christmas. This is a Christmas game, just like Parasite Eve. Like the PS1, everything on the PS1 is like set in Christmas, like half the games. 100% true. Revolt set on Christmas. That one game, Tyke? No. What's the really bad platform where you play as like a little kid with a slingshot and a skateboard? Shit. The PS1, it's like a... it's... Man, this is gonna kill me. I gotta Google this. Not Virtual Bar, but that's pretty close. It's on the PS1. It's like Rascal. It's called Rascal. Awful. You went inside? Oh, I did finally fix the alert. I figured out what was broken. It was a combination of Twitch and me that broke it. Oh, okay, I just have to come back here. There he is. What are you prancing around for? A naughty puppy. Where did Cosmos go, huh? You're gonna lead me. Oh, he's just like... off his nut. Kick his ass. Instead of hurting you, we'll make up a little... stand there, get in the damn house. He's gonna give me like a plastic surgery? Did Cosmos go? This guy is weird. don't care for the weird uh pervert. That face was perfect. It was my masterpiece. Perfection. Oh, there's the word. Because he can't live without me. He's one. Doesn't know it, but he's one piece to my magnum opus. I've run the edges now. I thought. Why is that? Dog. But they're both dogs. Yeah, this is such a fan translation. Wait till Uncle cleans you up. It's psych with his plastic surgery. Did you say Bubbles? Oh yeah, he's just like completely. It's shit. Get that kid here. Are we? I know, right? Hey Koji, it's very. It's I hate saying everything's Twin Peaks, but it's he looks just like Bob. I didn't even realize that. He's got like the same hair and everything. I know his hideout. He's in the underground canal. He won't slip away from me. It's just like Bugsnax. Yeah, I never actually did that comparison stream. I hope I didn't get anyone's hopes up. I was joking about that. Probably should have made that clear. The stream where I would draw lines between the Bugsnax characters to which Twin Peaks characters they were, but that was just a joke. I wasn't gonna do that. Acme won't work. Just need to. Oh, there's a mirror in the wall. It was a joke. It was a complete joke. I just didn't want to think about Bugsnax anymore. I'll be honest. I haven't seen your ugly mug before. He's changed again. Did I lose it? My grip? How long have you been standing there? For 1 second, then poof, all gone. Did you run off to? Hang around too long. Yeah, now I wonder why this didn't get translated to the West. I don't know if we were ready for this level of bastard and Uncle Bubbles. I think this is a little too mature concepts for a video game console. Finally lost his mind. On the warpath. Things will get even more fun for you from now on. If you're really smart, you'll go over to the Psycho Lab. You still have a chance. I'm driving everyone up the wall. It's off to the Psycho Lab. Again, calling this an RPG is very generous. This is an adventure game. Yeah, you know, they'd see the funny dog people on the cover. I also probably don't think it would be translated this way. Just a hunch. There probably wouldn't be this many shits and fucks and assault allegories. Or just straight assault, actually. They're not really allegories. It's so hot right now. Charlie's got that bad meat smell right now. No? So both judgment and miracles blend in odd ways, but it doesn't appear to everyone in one set form. It's different everywhere you look. Psycho Lab has that cracky experiments. House Liang has the sparkly cloth. How will it come to me, comrade? And how will it come to you? Yeah, you're like the only person who's insulated against this, I guess. But that's also because you're the player character. It's an interesting way of like presenting this sort of a player controls a character in a video game, right? Where you're aware that it's a game, but the character not necessarily isn't. So it's like you can walk into things in games that like you would definitely avoid because you're an observer that is also participating. If that makes sense. Whereas the agent in the game is not necessarily aware. of upcoming dangers you can easily spot, like traps, things like that. But they're actually doing that on purpose, where it's like, yeah, no, this is a delusion. Like, I don't know, it's making you question whether something's like real or not that they're presenting you. It's very interesting. It's a very good uh unique take on like the player camera versus the player character camera. That makes sense. Got something to tell you. Yeah, I mean, like, it's like going like, yeah, you know this will happen, but like, it's like you can't really change it, or this is a delusion, so we're not gonna like we're not gonna make your character give into the delusion, right? Like, I guess the closest analogy would be like Final Fantasy VII, where it's just like, well, Cloud's gonna go apeshit or whatever and kill people, but you can't, but you're helpless to keep him from doing that, so it kind of just takes player agency away from you, Whereas this one's just like asking you to question if it did actually happen within the context of the game. I know there's outcomes of things that change in this too. I'm not quite sure. Like, I know you get different dialogue depending on like who you are. Um, but I think there's other stuff that changes. I was reading a little bit more about it. Come on, it's time for you to start your journey to face the self. When I said we're going to the promised land, that's what I meant. Your voice is calling in my head. They're saying, "Hurry, you little, you put you in the promised land." Great. This only get worse after you came here. So where are you dragging me? Gotten in my head already. It should be. Let's go to the place where I can serve my purpose. Pouring out again. Also, just the idea that everybody has a fractured personality, you know. Everybody has these fractured selves, but that evil mind kind of causes them to manifest. Whereas you're already like used to it, so you're like immune. Like through that, you have strength that other people don't have. I don't know. It's interesting. It's a. I don't know if I'm being too generous or not. If I'm just trying to read this in the best possible light. Psycho lab bums pumped that into their brains and it broke them. A dog starved its master's gate. I've just been thinking about like this game and what it's trying to say for the past like week or two since I played it last. So I was like, it's definitely got like a message it's trying to bring across. Dog starved its master's gate, predicts the ruin of the state. You know what that's from? A poem those Venusian zealots shot straight into their heads. It's what fried their brains. At the end of the day, no one living on this planet can run from its ruin. If you want to talk with anyone, go play with that monitor. You got it. This means I can use the monitor or the mirror, maybe? It's not. Oh. I got an incoming transmission, I think. Looks at my little husk. All of you are pathetic. This piece of advice. It's useless to try to defy the will of the planet. The planet is chosen world rebirth. I touched the planet's will and found life. Rebirth is not my purpose, it's the planet's purpose. I'll see you soon, I'll be looking forward to it. I think this villain, I wish I could remember his name. I guess they became ghosts. Finally, like, ascended. Looking for it. Give your errands and let's go. I've already had it up to here. Once we can make it to the promised land, we can start fresh, get it? I don't know if this is a nightmare, but our past selves will be gone. Been around too long won't make you any happier. Are you ready? Coming. Turn through with their sword-like hooks. This is just like the dreams I saw, exactly like them. I'm going to the colony. I don't have all the time in the world like you do. Okay. Go before I change my mind. I wonder where he wants to go. Maybe he wants to leave? Go become Spacer. I need to become him. My dreams twins were walking towards me from all directions. They crawled out from the dirt like I buried them. You know what I'm saying? Gonna ask me anything. I take twins. Bury twins alive in order to fulfill the prophecy. Twins of truth will become the new humans. Do that, the twins must first. I don't care about the twins or truth. They don't matter to me. I just didn't want my existence wiped out. Alright, this... Can't wait to put this behind me. Come on. You know where you're going, right? That's why you came here. Voices in my head are getting worse. Yeah, see, I only got to ask like 3 different questions there, and I only got to ask one. There's like potentially different answers. Where are we going? Guess I can't go to the mirror. Doing out here. Maybe he wants to see the medicine man? So he's making for Oceanum Oblivionis. Let's go see. You found yourself a new good boy. Where was that? Who was that woman in Oceanum Oblivionis? As soon as their eyes met, she left through a strange door, and then the door disappeared. Vanishing door. His uncle is. It was you, Bubbles. I heard your voice. Oh, come on. Don't give me a flashback to his childhood, please. Oh, God. It was. Isn't that a filthy thing to say to your uncle? I don't know about this one. Screw you, drop dead. Not coming with you. It's time to dance. Oh, Jesus Christ. Guess it's Twin Peaks. After all, he's getting murdered. He's getting yeah, he's dead. Stand up for the evil within him. Hurry. I don't want to end up like that either. Yeah, he teleported across time and space and left a trail of bubbles, I think, is Odd Nesmog, thanks for the 4 months. Welcome back. That was perfect time. Yeah. What a thank you. What a great celebration. Oh, you know, oh, that's why he looked into the mirror and saw the other half of himself. We're like the only ones who could stand to it. Yeah, in morning stream. I wanted to get a couple more hours in on this. The medicine men close this. What? Let's meet a good person seen Valius Memoriae. Let's hope they make it back soon. Good people are dangerous. The gooder they are, the harder they fall before evil. That includes your jolly crew. Worried about your girly friend? Red mentioned a door. Red might have been seeing things, but do you want to go check? Yeah. Wait here, I'm not going to Oceanum Oblivionis. I don't want my dreams to emerge. Yeah, I feel like there's all these things they tell you about each of these regions too, that they like do these things, and it's just like those aren't real. Like those are just like mass delusions, or like one person thinks one thing, and because it seems like thoughts become manifest on Mars or whatever, that it becomes reality. You know, like one person said they saw the disappearing door, so that makes it real. Like my one crew member saw that house as being like his house, so it made it like real, you know? So I just was like different when I went back. There it is. Ours is wild, yeah. Just do as you're told. I don't think we ever, yeah, we don't know what April's trauma is. And we still don't even know if these traumas are real. It's like the messed up part. Is it like gaslights you, and if some of them are, some of them aren't, I think, is the idea. I feel like I'm getting sucked into Noon's memories somehow. You too, like it was like you were cast in metal and couldn't move. It's like the insides of that dream were connected to places unknown. I didn't know what I was dreaming or if I was dreaming at all. See, like dreaming. I know that's how dreams are meant to feel, but now I'm at a loss. Now we're situated. Where do we go from here? The people in the colony are doing all right. Got her back at least. Yeah, and it's like, and April's like the only other one who seems to like have, still kind of have her senses, but she also was saying some stuff earlier, like on the second stream, that made no sense, which was like concerning. About someone loving you ever, I don't know. Figured you out. Uh, I know being loved is a truly happy thing to have happen. There's some real jumps in plot and tone. But it hurts. I'm scared of being loved. She took care of me, but only for her own image. It's all to suit herself. Because your mom was very, very good to you. When I look at you, I can almost hear her say, "I'm so proud of my baby." I feel old saying this, but being here reminds me of the days I'd rather forget. Yeah, I'm over here like, sun's out, so it's extremely bright in my room, which is great, but it's making my keyboard look extra disgusting, so I'm just like, I gotta clean this today. I'm just looking at my keyboard going, I'm cleaning you, buddy. You're getting wiped down and cleaned out. Disgusting. Hear it anymore, so it must be my mind playing games. I heard my mom's voice all of a sudden. Faded just as fast. It's like she's leading me around. What's this? It looks like bubbles out of a bubble bath. Who's having bubble bath way out here? What do you think of Agatha? From the way she carries herself, you'd think she'd be withdrawn. I was talking to her. In fact, I didn't want to ask her something. I'm going to her for a reading. You should check it out. You should check out of the town? What? Never leaving this colony. This planet is full of ill will, but it's ill will all it is. I don't know what else there would be, but I doubt it's ill will alone. Prison 4. Oh, he took care of Red. He's gone now. From the night, anytime, anywhere. They can do it all night. It'll be over soon. Seen her around. Do people down on Earth like that face of hers? Probably. Yeah. Agatha the Orb. Not allowed to talk to her? Oh. Guess not. It must be her, like, private session or something. I guess we always had a tail. I don't know why I was saying that. I feel like I never see NPCs with tails, though. Yeah, so that's That's our current like mental. I can't remember. It's like mental positioning. Okay, probably. Right. I talked to the scary door. I forgot about that. Like it's what lets me turn into the other like mental forms, right? It's the meters to the left. It's just he's just that's just showing me who's currently like the dominant personality I can bring out if I talk to a mirror. If I can find a magic mirror, but currently it's blocked by bubbles, so I can't. It's always lights out time, even at daytime. Ever since you came, things have gotten so weird. It's you I saw earlier, right? There. And so the room. I think this was one of the like delusional rooms where I was like the size of a toy. That medicine man returned. Good person was seen in Vias Memoria. They're not safe there. They could wind up possessed by evil or I need to go to Vias Memoria then. Alright. I can't remember where that was. I think that was the like I think that was the area where the mining area, but that doesn't sound right. No, I can't get to the mining area anymore. The door's closed. Might be past Oceanus Oblivionus where I found what's her name? April. She's here. Sorry, were you looking for me? I went to Agatha for a reading. I had a dream, if you can call it one. Found a shard from a broken mirror. An orange light flickered on its reflective surface. Appeared in an instant and vanished just as quickly. It was odd. I got so curious I asked Agatha to look at it. There she is. Send any strange recollections, are you? Hope not. So what have we here? A mirror fragment? How rare. Hazy, but I see a mirror. A woman stands looking into it. Then the mirror glows orange. The woman is sucked into the mirror. Her hair falls out onto the floor and she vanishes. But now, in the mirror's reflection, see a charming young girl. She steps forward out of the mirror. I can see more, but the vision's fading. The mirror shard wasn't mine. Only found it in a dream. Agatha told me to find Little at the oxygen dispensary. Little isn't there. Where do you think he went? He went to Oceanus Oblivionus. No, it was Vias Memoria, I think. The 8th Mars. Alright. I think I have to open this door again, maybe. What'd she say? Maybe, oh, maybe he's off to the right here. Like some kind of passage. I wonder if Little's down here. Yeah. Looks like Humpty Dumpty. What'd you do to me? Enter and exit nightmares too? Are you working with Agatha? That enters Harad's nightmares and treats him with hypnotherapy. Harad is able to come out of his nightmares. So all this dream talk makes me wonder, are dreams and reality inverted on planet Mars? Agatha would have known that there was someone else inside me. But she played dumb and acted like it was her first time seeing. We'd be concerned. Isn't it strange that she hides things without reason? What's she do when something does go wrong during hypnotherapy? You ever had Agatha perform hypnotherapy on you, little? God, I've seen her sessions up close. I'll tell you what, I never let her do that stuff to me. All so awful. I remember you talking before, right? I was floating in the air somewhere awful. I remember now. Voice in my head talking about twin suffering, things being buried alive. I think that was Little's other identity. About buried twins. The incident happened way back when Mars was a penal colony. His exile claimed he was the chosen one. He was caught burying twin boys alive. He thought it was wrong for two twins to share a fate. How common were twin boys being born on Mars? His mind, those two fates belong to oneself. Like how many dog people were living here? Weird hearing the story spring back to life like some ghosts. Maybe we should follow a little. I feel like after the second set of twins disappeared, I know I saw it up ahead. Wall or a dam. There's this totem-like guy and his foul breath that blew me away. It's almost like it was no dream at all. I want to remember this was a dream. It had to be. It's like a hole in the wall here. It's not. Oh, what's a mirror doing here? Why I want to show you a reflection. Of course, it's time to become Spacer. It's been waiting to come out. Maybe it's Yolanda. I couldn't get into House of Yangs and Bimbo beat me to it. You looking to head out too? You got inside of me, inside of my head. Were you with anyone? No, I tried to go to Night Planet, but that mongrel got in the way. When I couldn't get in, someone else must have. Thought it wasn't me, I guess. Where's the smartass? He must be the one out right now. It's the only possibility. You went to the UFO building, the one with the eyeball? I think you should just straight up be like, hey, I wonder if he went to the next place he should go to. I don't know anything right now. Or it's just, I have this weird feeling. Like whatever's behind that weird door is somehow related to me. Just a hunch from movies of women, but a woman's intuition is never wrong. Someone's calling me again. That feeble little voice. Oh, I guess I couldn't. I thought I could take Spacer out here. The mirror inside the colony, though, which I haven't had for like 8 hours. It's like broken now. Wasn't a dream at all. Oh, we watched we watched the Rankin Bass Hobbit last night. I had not seen that since I was a kid, and it's very funny still. A dream at all, I get it. It's another me who did that stuff. You're just like me. There's another you in there too, I know it. Not just like him. Yeah, no, Rankin Bass Hobbit, very funny, a very fun watch, but also some of the songs are so bad half the time. They're so annoying. They're so earnest and like treacly, and then some of them are like great. Best golem design by far. Gollum works so much better as a weird little frog freak. But yeah, no, it's the Rankin-Bass Hobbit. Everybody's disgusting to look at. It rules. I love that the elves are just like nasty little like creatures. They're not like pretty at all. Hey, surprise! Your Lot's companion has done it. Our companion, what did they do that's worth shouting surprise? Greatest of happenings. Under the watchful eye of White Eagle, one of your companions has become a wholly good person. Good person. In Bias Memoriae, the wholly good people are dreadfully unstable, none are more vulnerable to evil's take. You're saying that good people are more likely to be less evil? That's what just pure is the most easy to state. Right, we cannot afford another fall. Until things are stable, the colony is off limits, as is the lodge. So you're all using your magic to restore balance. I don't see any barriers around the perimeter. Bottle everything up. Bottle bottles. Alright. Hey Rachel. How's it going? Welcome back to Planet Laika. It's a sleepy Sunday. Must be Lever. Opposite is starting to freak out too. Little is, I mean. You see anything through the mind's eye? Well, of course, I see us here. So what are we in for up ahead? Scary place where one might lose their true self. Lose one's true self? Face your current self and you will find your true self. Who knows, maybe your true self was fiction to begin with. Very. Y'all ever seen Twin Peaks? Oh man. I'm trying to get Jay to play this. I'm probably gonna play this with Jay at some point. Not stream it, but just like help guide them through stuff. Because it definitely seems like their type of game. I thought you were in one of your nightmares right now. Did you wake up? This place is not my nightmare, but it's equally vile place. A hideous life looms high over my head at all times. I want out. I want out now. If this was a nightmare, Agatha would come for me. Someone's making a disturbance. Do you sense it every time someone enters your nightmares? Someone else here right now? Great being, deep suffering incarnate. As long as their disturbance exists, I will not make it into a dream. It's very janky and ambitious, and the story is like deals with some very interesting themes you never get out of video games. So, with regards to like the self. Just do it. No, what's this feeling? Are you still trying to hurt me? Rodden's big diaper. Behold pure good? What does that mean? Behold pure good, behold pure evil. May the two meet at the end of the world, that the spirit will know rebirth. So saith the second prophecy. Ugh, this pulled like a... Damn, that... Robin... Robin is so responsible for the amount of lint that's in my keyboard. This is so gross. Rod recited a prophecy. Does that mean he's in the land of the dead? I'm just like pulling chunks of it out, and I'm just like, this is vile. I can't wait to clean this out. He's not here. It's just like, this is Robin fur. I'm like, That's Robin Fur. That's Robin Fur. Like I'm pretty hairy, but not like this. I've just been like idly cleaning out the rows of keys while I sit through these cutscenes. Wait, this isn't where I'm supposed to be. Oh, this is a new place. Even spacers are very aware that these are delusions. He's suffering. Might be a jump scare. Might be a jump scare. Be prepared for a jump scare. Those SpaghettiOs. Bathroom like the one, just like the one Tanya. That's right. Tanya committed suicide. Oh Jesus, that's new. You okay there? Must have seen something. Does it strike a nerve? Where are you? Like, how are you? Why are you in my head? Me, Lever. I came here with you, Yolanda. Expel the suffering here. The incarnation of suffering. There's a disturbance. It's here in this room and it's coming closer. This game's tone is so all over the place. Yeah, I know, right? It is it is very admirable. That's like the thing that's been keeping me playing it is it's just like they really had like a direct vision that they were trying to guide the game towards. And they didn't it doesn't look like they got like I don't know, it doesn't look like they got too much oversight maybe. Yeah, I think it's really like the swearing and all that, but oh, fight. Can't save anyone, Yolanda. This is like the shadow fights. Like Persona like ripped this off. Get his ass. Tough. Finally made the fights difficult. If you get one of those red pieces that fly, they're like, it's like a special, I think. It does extra damage. I know that. That. Oh, I mean, it's also just dealing with the same sort of like themes of up the hidden self, you know. That's been time memorable. Oh shit. The whole ass Ingmar Bergman movie about this called Persona. After all, I think actually Ingmar Bergman did in fact rip off Atlas, remade Persona. Yeah, very big themes in the 80s. This isn't anything unique at all. It's like a whole. I mean, their take on it's definitely unique, but yeah, this is a theme that's all on its own. I mean, this is what this, this is what Twin Peaks was dealing with. It definitely just like influenced a bunch of media that came out after it. Yeah, that was cool. That was a fun fight. The other fights have been bad, but I guess they've all been kind of tutorial fights, so. It's worth the watch. I think I still haven't watched The Return, but I really enjoyed season 2 and being able to watch the movie. The movie was very good. All Vladimir's fault. You're not stepfather. See, dirt fucking bastard, to put it nicely. Kurno's mother lived a sad life until under Vladimir's hand. Tanya was her mom. Her attitude changed entirely. Her spirits at rock bottom. Someone knocked from below. She, you found her. That was the first day you, Yolanda, ever surfaced. Only I talked to her. Tanya was Pirnav's mother. Did that make her your mother too? Tanya was my friend. Pirnav didn't help her. He was too busy studying to be some stupid cosmonaut. I was the one who was there for her. Interesting. Yeah, Fire Walk with Me is amazing. Yeah, no, it's influences and like everything that came after it. It's one of those things you start to see everywhere. Like I think I talked about this when I watched it, but like I watched the movie Thief for the first time from like 1981 last year, and it's like absolutely amazing Michael Mann movie. Every crime game is a rip off of it. Like the heist is like a direct rip off of it without the masks. You took away the shit. If you took away the masks in did I say the heist? Payday. Oh my god. It's calling it this Payday the heist. The heist is the secondary title. Yeah, the subtitle. But yeah, that game is like a direct rip off of it. Like all the way it looks and the way people move in that game is just like they were like, oh, this movie's amazing. Yeah, yeah, that is true. It is also just like all of them, but Thief, I was just like, oh, that's like the safe cracking stuff. Like all the tools are just from Thief. Oh yeah, I guess we saw The Last Dragon last week. That was really good. Hadn't seen that for a while. One a movie I hadn't seen in like 10 years, and very amazing intersection of like uh 1980s like 19 was it it's 1980s. It's produced by Barry Gordy of Motown Records, so it's like a cross section of kung fu movies and black exploitation. But that's just like a huge love letter to both. But it's from like 1981, so it's like from the time. You're not gonna help me. I forced him inside. I was worried about Tanya. I had to hurry. Sorry, I had to get back to the game. When I got home, there was no sign of her, so I went looking. Like it mustard. I heard the sound of running water from the bathroom. I didn't have to look anymore. I knew what she did. I knew Tanya's heart couldn't take it any longer. I knew it couldn't save her. It's so grim. The game is so much heavier than I expected. Definitely heavier than something I would play normally, but you know. I guess Bug Snacks dealt with similar themes. Fear of a Bark Planet? I almost went with the fear of a dog planet. But I was like, too obvious. Bark is funnier. Ernest, why does he exist? He lives to protect his little sister, or rather the baby girl Tanya was pregnant with. He's meant to keep Masha safe from Vladimir and Sergei's physical abuse. The baby arrived stillborn. He did, but in Ernest's eyes, his little sister Masha is still out there somewhere. Are you saying he dreamed her up after the fact? Must have done so to fill a gap he left. Yeah, it's handles it. I feel like it handles it much better than you'd expect too. You know, like it's unusually. I mean, it could also be the translation too. It is a 2021 translation, so like, was born dead. Was Masha the name Tanya and Vladimir planned to give her? Masha was murdered. Wanting with Tanya's doctor. Oh jeez. Want her to have children. Yeah, it's handled with enough sensitivity. But again, it's like you're still the only one on the planet who can seemingly like survive without giving into this horrible evil force. It's The fun way of setting it up. Spacer know about this? Spacer is our personal command tower. He keeps a watchful eye over the lot of us. You say he filled the gap Ernest left open for Masha. At that point, Ernest and Masha had taken on a life of her own. Ernest resents Spacer for letting that life, his sister, slip away. Spacer earns his keep too, doesn't he? I would say so. Spacer emerged from a book, actually. He wasn't born. Snuck in all under our noses one day when Pierre Novel willingly read that book in the library. At least that's how I understand it. Pierre not became a cosmonaut because Spacer stole the wheel. Yolanda is like the only one, the most self-aware of all of them. I guess she was the first, I guess. If that makes sense. This is Trash Rocket. What does this toy have to do with it? Play with this very rocket during your childhood? Did I play with this toy? I mean, maybe, but who wrecked it? I never broke a thing in my life. You're not broke it. Bit of despair, they took whatever they could get their hands on. You're not couldn't accomplish that on their own. They couldn't accomplish anything on their own. Sure, Purnov did a swell job breaking their own memories apart. Said that's not how it fucking happened. Never did anything. They never even had a mind of their own. Bathtub. Like the transition they used for the thick Palpatine picture. Probably bad timing to bring up a beam. Jesus. Dying, what does that mean? Funny, those words to me from nowhere. They're not mine at all. Whose words are they? Tanya? Calling to me? You remember the Christmas present I gave you when you were 5 years old? Boccia went to every toy store looking for the biggest rocket in town. Lose your dream. I know you'll become a great cosmonaut all on your own. Ghost. Sick ghost. The same sting they use for Gregory Horror Show. You're none too shabby at reviving memories. Better left dead. Oh, there's Galil. I for one care not to waste such time on fruitless endeavors. Each hold a piece to a particularly nasty puzzle. If you ever like to solve it, gather those pieces and give it to me. And on every last piece of ill will you have amassed in your minds, open your minds to me. Let me peer at what I already see. Let me turn the forsaken clock. I know Galil looked like that. Ernest, you were the one who set the barn on fire. You burned Vladimir's beloved works to death. Sergei's do it, not mine. It's you. Sergei did not care for his father's blood, certainly. He did not set the barn on fire. You wish it was Sergei's fault because you did it. Blame Sergei, Ernest. You know you did. Sergei never liked that horse. He never stooped down to his level. Pacer could easily pin Sergei as the culprit. anything. He had those impulses well before I moved in. Take a closer look at that, shall we? I'm in the fire, committing an entirely different crime. His friend kept watch from outside, and Sergei broke into an old man's house. Nowhere near the fire, he did not kill that horse. To be right. The arson, he snuck back into the scene. He wanted to retrieve a blood-stained fire hug that you wrapped in one of Sergei's old shirts and planted it elsewhere. You framed Sergei. Why bloodstain? She was an evil person. He was bound to murder someone someday. It's only a matter of time when. Did Vladimir fall ill? He must have ingested something that wasn't very good for him. Are you asking me? I know, I had nothing to do with it. I only knew about the shit alcohol that rotted his brain. Too tainted liquor on purpose. Stole some from the distillery and served it to him for breakfast. Someone had in his temper. I didn't have a decent shred to his name. Doing everyone a favor. First to Tanya, though. If you really wanted to help Tanya, why was it you never showed your face to her when she was alive? It was for Vladimir to die first, but then Tanya went and... Jesus. You are Laika, you are stunning, brimming with potential. So I was even less certain existence in you. I knew no ease, no self-worth, and now the shining beacon of all reason stands before you. I was touched by the will of the planet. My fears are gone, and their cold tentacles tear me through no longer. Or tear me through no longer. You say, Laika, fancy to witness world rebirth at my side? That is what you want, isn't it? Don't let him trick you. All Golo wants to do is capitalize on your suffering. Eating Star makes his appearance. Where's your god to reel you in? It wasn't God, that was nothing but a massive evil mind. You pray to that mass then, or do you continue to revel in your sin? Never did anything wrong. You gave twins the present of nightmares. You buried them alive. It was you, Little. I shall call you Little in the eyes of God for it. Uh-oh. Why? Look at all these Lollapels. This is the promised land? Look, it's Christmas. It's time for presents. Oh no. Here's your present of nightmares, Little. Stuffed in stockings. Pass the nightmares all around. Dug holes in nightmares and buried us alive. That's how Christmas works, everybody, down the chute. Struggling in holes, wet mud clogged our mouths shut. Death was a slow mad end. We smelled the sickening rot of our own flesh. Our ghosts rose to the muddied surface with nowhere to go. You did that to all of us, Little. The planet is still waiting for a human who will carry your sins. Behave, Little. We have one more pair of Christmas stockings. You know who they're for. Black. Hold here. Oh god. Don't care for that. I feel like I've seen you before. Have you come to offer your body to my Chloe? I also GB. Who the fuck is this? Ugh. All I saw must have been a bad dream. Elder Noon and everyone else's house is burned. It was surely all a dream. The monitor made a strange noise and then the gate closed. That was when I realized just how cruel actuality can be. I guess this is like the mining town again? God. I want to look at that. No messages. Perfect. It's laid out like the mining town. Skies are blue, seas are bluer. That's why my rainbow can't do it. Must work somehow. So much power, forgot how to sing. Hey, buddy. Can't open the door to Brick Road, right? Things shut. Yep. I saw a crow around here too. Did you come here with him? I was at the UFO building earlier, and then bam. Next thing I know, I'm over by that signpost. It was bizarre. How'd that crow guy get in here? It's the old mine shaft that runs from Ice Lake to the colony. If the gate's closed, I could probably open it up. Hey, Nana. Yeah, I know. I wanted to do an early Sunday stream for once. Finished the Trade Federation campaign, by the way, for Galactic Battlegrounds. It was great. Glad that only one of the games was actually like a full-on real, or one of the missions was just a full-on like normal game. That was nice. I'm glad there was only one of those. Yeah, this is the mining town. I did like the bonus mission where you're just doing the war from the end of episode 1, but like if Anakin didn't succeed. That 8-year-old did just blow up in space. He's done it now. She tried swiping that creepy doll from the Medicine Man's dome, then a light shot out from the doll and some mangled dude in the wall there started glowing. Yeah, I hear they're more campaign. I remember the clone campaigns being definitely more detailed, a lot more triggers. But that frozen guy in the ice started all this. He thought he must have gone to merge with the guy on the wall. This can't be good. I heard a voice echoing from the depths of hell. Over and over. I started hearing the voice in my head, Jeremiah. I lost count of how many times the voice said it. I was going nuts. All I could do was keep squeezing the glowing stone. It's the source of power, the source of wisdom. The light got stronger. I'd sensed something bad, right? So I ran. And right when I made it to that house with the eyeball, I fainted. They just remade the mining town into being this weird, like, very bizarre Wonderland place. I did save, right? Yeah. You're here in Tatler's beloved Martian village. All I need is to acquire a body. I shall choose from the ones you have led to me. Body what I like. Which should I choose? This one? This is that one. Must have a body. Cherish this body forever. Would you like a body for yourself? A real one? You don't want to be trapped in darkness anymore. This is your chance to escape. As soon as you have a body, you won't have to wander anymore. My eyes. Do you see? I'm looking into your eyes as the dark depths within. From those depths, a soul beam of light cuts the darkness. Guided by the light, you emerged. This is the moment of truth, where all have proper color and shape in the eyes of the self. Fight. It's a boss fight. Sounded like it. It's calling me. Feels familiar, like that shamanic incident at the lodge. Who Phoenix is. Is making me surface like this. Is this Chloe's other identity? to stay in the dark forever, but I guess it's not my choice to make. Might be. Or wait. Oh, it's another personality. Oh. Your true body, Phoenix. I knew Phoenix was your name. It's my name, but this body isn't mine. This is Pyranav's body. I don't have a human shape. What shape do you have? That of a mucky monster? A wisping ghost? I think the body you're using right now suits you nicely. What am I supposed to do with this thing? Shed tears of lament for my dead mother? Say that? I thought this would make you happy. Oh sweet, you smell like almonds. You smell like almonds? You mentioned it, I remember Mama saying, a child born smelling almonds will make a good soldier. How would she know that if I was never... Stops here, I don't want this. Such pessimist. You don't enjoy life and you wish you'd never been born. Is that how you really feel? No, the truth is I didn't think being born sounded very pleasant. But now my mind is trapped in some stuffy body that isn't mine. What about your power, the secret power? The possessor of a marvelous gift. Why don't you enjoy having it? Secret power, the one I got at the lodge. My eagle, I think his name was, passed it on to me. Oh, that was the thing we were talking about, where I can take a soul out of someone's body and put it in, or something like that, and put it in someone else's. I think his name was, passed it to me. I did feel warmer receiving it. The body felt warmer. Your power allows you to rid evil from the minds of others. That's right. But when you absorb that evil from those people, new gaps tear open. People may lose their minds in the process. Maybe that's what happened with Red, unknowingly. People will go insane simply by speaking to you. You speak too much truth. Howie. Something wrong? What's happening to you? Body is trying to speak out of turn. It's alright. Have faith. Oh, maybe Chloe is April. Must have had some connection to the planet. I'll have to dig further. This is funny that Phoenix is just like the straight up just the protagonist kind of personality. Not the one with my body just yet. My consciousness still faces a little. There's April. What again? To find out who she is, where can I find her? No, I don't understand why, but I can't see that woman. In about an hour and a half, I might take a little break real quick. I need to use the bathroom. Let me find a save point. I also need to clean up the stuff on my desk from where I've been cleaning out my keyboard while reading. Been multitasking. It's disgusting. Little pile. Yeah, it's perfect time. I need to stretch and just get some water. Maybe refill my coffee. Let me switch over to the BRB 1 sec. Pause this. Boom. Some tunes going. Be back in a little bit, like 5 or 10. But like we'll shoot for like 12:30. I'll be back at 12:30. Some Terran too. Why not? I'm gonna run an ad as usual. Don't watch the ad. Mute the tab. Go do something else. Whatever. You know. But I'll be back at like in about 10 minutes. Hey, hello. Back just a little early, but I think that's fine. I think you'll forgive me. Let me jump back into it. I want to jump back into Planet Laika. Some stretches, water, all that important shit. Guess nothing really else. Life's boring right now. Like, I was about to be like, oh, I love. I mean, I guess I can. Ooh! Get back into that. That's loud. Gonna be like that guy who's like, I love when you buy a thing of Costco croissants, because you have to figure out a way to eat like 30 croissants in 2 days. But I just realized I could just post that. I should just post that opinion on Reddit. Along with like a funny meme from like The Office or Parks and Rec. It'll do numbers. But I do love finding excuses to eat like as many croissants as possible before they go stale. I kind of like Phoenix. Phoenix is cool. Closed. I wonder if I can open the gate now. Maybe this doorway goes somewhere. The Quintet made this, right? And it's published by Enix. Enix was publishing like lots of crazy shit at the time. Comrade, spoke earlier, right? Think something. I feel like I'm gonna pass out again. What the heck? Alright, I can pull the evil out of it. I forgot about that. Oops. I gotta use this on like everybody now. Rummy, are you friend to all the radio waves? Gates remote's operated. We're under level 3 emergency lock. Check around here for a monitor. There should be one. Okay, he's rumming it. The little door should open when you use it. It's green now, yeah. Green is good. Life gives rainbows, take favorite colors. Don't need 7 colors, I think. Come on, I want to look into your eyes and... Sorry you're not named, so you don't get the evil taken out of you. This is some sensing. Is it my time too? Yeah, let's do it. Just walking around causing people problems on purpose. Oxygen miner 6 now. What'd you do, huh? Well, isn't this great? Before we get too lost, we're alright. Vias Memorial. Devilish good looks. Do you like my uniform? It's proof I'm a top of the line oxygen miner. I'm number 6, don't forget it. Who the hell set it off? Feeling bad now. Look my message. You set off the monitor, right? Maybe the job was remote. I forced this weird head to confront its own sins too. Pain in my right eye wouldn't stop, but it'll be back. Here's my left eye, I haven't stopped, so there's nothing going back. Terrifying. Hey Larry, thanks for the watch streak. True variety watcher. It's really why I love that you can share it. That's why it made me laugh. Share your watch streak. Oh. It's letting you see analytics that nobody was looking at in the first place. Something new about Mars. I'm putting our etymologist on the line to share it with you. Have you seen a stone before? Not a regular stone, but a glowing stone. Yeah. You right away. You get a sick combo for that. For good reason. These glowing stones are masses made from extracts of Martian consciousness. Or rather, the stones are a physical manifestation of their goodwill. Meanwhile, as we're known, the Martians' unfathomable ill will became the miasmic malice we now call evil mind. It's only their goodwill inside of the glowing stones. The Martians made the stones on the brink of their extinction. I suggest you look for them. There are 5 stones in all, and when all 5 are gathered, the Martians will revive. You can bear witness to a brilliant history in the making. I think I have like 3 or 4 of those, so I might be like at the end of the game. Might be getting pretty close. Shit. Yeah, true variety. God, what a absolutely. I got 3 of the stones. I got the white, red, and blue one. Just like this feature that just everybody was using. The raids are still broken, right? Can't believe they got rid of like hosting too. That was wild. Hosting was like harmless. I had to like do some chicanery to do the Games Done Quick stream. After when I did the hotfix, I had to do some chicanery to get it to appear on my channel. I had to make them like my top suggested channel temporarily, so it was like when you clicked on my channel, you saw me, right? I guess so. It's just bizarre. It's just funny that you're like, hey, look at this cool analytic I got. That's right. That's me. Stretch his fingers. Wait to see if there is one. I thought I did. And fun. I see minor ordinary whoosh. No evils to confront. Yeah, isn't that Tommy? You and Tommy get along, right? He keeps giving me mixed messages. This is level 3 emergency. I better shut this off. Who knew this all send me on a trip down memory lane? It's like the meme of the girl drinking the coffee. It's oh, this is so loud. It's my favorite Doctor Once Upon a Time. Tell me, Ruby. How long have you? Whoa! You're looking at me all smug now. You're like, why is everyone like? What the fuck? So tired of this, I could die. Swear, Doctor. I wouldn't lie about this. Jesus Christ. This is so much more than the game led it to be. A rock that makes people want to die is back there. Back where? It's... It really just loves the gut punch you. It's very... feels very 90s edgy at times. Jesus Christ. The woman is the only one I can't. She's out of reach. She's still talking about April. But this is open now. Hey, now I am wondering how much of this is the translation. I mean, I'm sure a lot of this was probably present in the original version, but... This was a mirror at one point. Oh, the frozen, big, creepy guy's gone. The story went that Universal Man's alter ego was trapped here. He's gone now. Used to be a big guy there, like frozen in the ice. Yeah, I guess in a way it's not too dissimilar from like your Silent Hills with the time being about similar subjects. Silent Hill 1 implied it pretty heavily, if I remember correctly. But also, again, you know, Twin Peaks. Yeah, it did definitely add a bit more tact. I think the subtlety is lost from this fan translation is probably what it is. I get why more people haven't streamed this. But old guy's up now and he's on the move. He went up ahead past a really weird rock. Something feels different. I need that rock. Some kind of psychic tweaking my brain. Something bad to those kittens. Wrapped it in my... Jesus! You're mad at me. Fuck off. You're scaring me. Ground some kittens. Just got a great idea. I'm going to trap all these losers in your nightmare. Sort of true. That is true. This is like... similar to... exactly. Like... this is someone's interpretation of it. The power of the yellow... So that is like the... that is like the eternal struggle in my brain with any translation. Like, man, how much intent was truly kept, but I understand localization is absolutely needed. Just always curious about what was lost to the fact that like English is not as a definitive of a language. Like implying like tone and relationship status to the other person within the context of a sentence. Not really. Better than my bro. I don't like that he keeps saying he keeps saying the what's it called? The all right furry or 4chan shit. But I also think he's supposed to be Kiki instead. Oh really? I didn't know that's Lightning Returns. Yeah, stuff like that. Like so there's always like these games where it's like I don't even know if like a translation would work. Like I guess they thought the same thing about the Tokimeki Memorial and that came out. It was like there's no way you could possibly translate this. This thing again. Beckons those near it towards death. I think there's a rock in here I need. Spooky death rock. First time I felt anything like this is madness. Oh yeah, I remember hearing about having the same voice actor as Hope. Yeah, I loved 13 and I bounced completely off of 13 too and was like, nope, Lightning Returns is probably really good, but I'm sorry. I liked 13. I don't like these characters in 13 too. I can't stand them. It got like 40% more Kingdom Hearts. I was thinking of doing this, by the way, for my drive. If I do want, so I still gotta make good on my Ratatouille stream. So there's gonna be a Ratatouille stream in March. Is my plan. Probably the end of March. I just need a weekend at the house. I just need a day that where I have the kitchen to myself to set it up. But I also want to do like some sort of long drive. Some sort of I don't know how to do it because I don't really want to monetize it that much, but like I don't want to. I technically have Sonic Adventure 2 and Kingdom Hearts, and I don't want to play either of them. Like at all. I've never played through either of them. I don't even think I played through. I played through maybe half of Sonic Adventure 2, like Sonic's story, and that's like it. But I could do it. I could do some sort of drive to make me play both of them, or one of them over the other. Competition. Was this the place where their hatred was? This is also the same plot as there is to Event Horizon. The protagonist's main it's it's someone related to the character basically getting fridged, right? That bathroom was nowhere near the place at the time. Didn't see anything that transpired there. Without my knowledge, there was so much going on. Okay. we're back here. Guess there's a connection here to the mining town? Neat. Oh no, this is even new. They remade the colony. This isn't my fault. I just taken the enchanted doll when guy behind buried in the cave wall reached out and took the doll away. The world turned green. I can hear all kinds of voices say. Do you hear them? You understand, don't you? Her doll doesn't work. I won't be able to integrate. I won't have that. I don't know who Veronica is. This will pull her evil out. Like almonds. Not the earthling I met earlier. Is this another one of that woman's tricks? You complete that lousy trick mirror. I don't want to change places. This is my time. Your of judgment is almost complete. Deception will burn before your absolute truth. But I offer this body to Amanda that I may be beauty incarnate. Back in there, I'm the one who is staying. Definitely won't fall for that. This is my time. Your evil will is too strong. The other one I met earlier. It's a strong power and you understand. Try it out. I mean, I watched Jay play through a good chunk of Lightning Returns. Not playing the other ones, I don't think. Which is very funny. Bones walking around this colony are especially vulnerable. Precisely as I admitted, I don't have to pull any strings. Part of the secret power? Do I have the ability to change the personalities of others? Am I a mere shadow no longer? That can't be. You're just becoming Phoenix? Whoa!